to my very first video tutorial. Today, I will be showing you how to replace the suede soles on your dance shoes. Yes, you can replace them. You can do this for men's and ladies' shoes. Today, I will show you how to do ladies' shoes because that's all I have access to right now. But why do we do this? First of all, if you're a dancer, you know that the suede on the bottom of your shoes can become very slick and smooth from all the constant friction that is created on the dance floor. We can make this situation a little bit better by using a shoe brush, which we do on the bottom of your soles. But it does get to a point sometimes where just brushing isn't enough, and there's nothing we can do to make our soles any less slippery. So instead of getting a whole new pair of shoes, why not just replace the soles? If your shoes are fine, if they're still comfortable and supportive for you, just get a new pair of soles and put them on there. Yeah, so it's a really easy fix. It's very inexpensive. All you need is a few supplies, a little bit of patience. So let's go. I'll show you how to get this done. Let's gather up our supplies. You'll need a shoe brush, a pen, some super strong glue, and a rotary cutter or a pair of scissors, and your spare soles. Here are the shoes that we will be working on today. As you can see, the bottoms are very slick and shiny, which means they need to be replaced. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is just get these straps out of the way. If you have straps like mine, just wrap them around your shoe, tuck them under, or just do up the buckle. Same thing for the other shoe, wrap them around and either tuck them in or put the strap inside the buckle. Next, grab your shoe brush, protect your work surface, because as you know, you'll get a lot of fallout from dirt and dust and random things on the bottom of your shoe, and just brush the shoe as best you can from the center of the shoe out towards the toe. Repeat on the other side, on the other shoe, and there you have it. You've got both shoes done. Now grab your suede soles. Pick a side. Both sides are fairly similar from what I can tell in texture. Grab your shoe and your pen, and we will start tracing around the outside of the shoe so that we know how large to cut it. If your straps get in the way, like mine, which they most likely will, you can either just draw around them or hold them out of the way with your other hand and just keep tracing around the shoe. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be a work of art, just do the best you can. It's just a guide. We will size it up and trim it down a little bit more precisely in a few seconds. So there you have it. There are my crooked lines. I'm just going to go ahead and clean these up because I like nice, tidy lines. Next step, grab your rotary cutter. I like the rotary cutter. It is very sharp, so please be careful. Because this suede is so thick, you may have to cut a couple of times along the same line in order for it to separate completely. And I just realized here that I cut the bottom maybe a little bit too narrow, so we're just going to cut it a little larger than necessary and we'll trim it down later. So here we go in with the rotary cutter. Just go around the outside of your outline. We're going to take a second pass because it didn't cut all the way through the first time. And then we're going to try again for a third time. And then finally it will break free. Like I said, you can either use the rotary cutter or a pair of scissors for this. Doesn't matter, whatever you're comfortable with. But whatever you do, make sure that you protect your surface so that you don't cut straight through the suede and into your table. There we go. So we will place the shoe on. Make sure that all of the edges line up fairly closely. And now I'll take my scissors and just clean up the toe area of the suede so that those edges are nice and clean. comparing it with the shoe once again. And now we're going to work along the bottom half of our suede sole piece, the part that lies right under the shank, right under the center part of the shoe. I'm going to mark off a little angle, and this is where we're going to cut. I just like to cut this on an angle, even though no one's going to see it. I like the way it looks. I know it doesn't make sense, but bear with me. So we will try it on again for size. So far it looks quite nice, and now we're going to go back and make that bottom section a little bit smaller so that it fits onto the bottom of the shoe a bit better. We're ready for gluing, so grab your glue. I love to use E6000 glue. It is a little stinky, but hey, just open a window. Put that glue all the way around the edge of your shoe. And then just draw a few lines of glue down the center and from side to side. You can do the same thing on the suede sole as well, so that you have glue on both surfaces. Here I just use one surface, but that's okay. This is really good glue, so I'm confident that this will work. Then just start pressing the suede all the way down, making sure that there are no air bubbles and that all edges are stuck down. This glue takes about 24 hours to cure to really create a nice strong bond, so you do have a few minutes of a window where you can slide and readjust and move that piece around in case it's not quite on straight. Press all the edges down in through the arch of the foot, through the toes, along the sides, and down through the shank, making sure that everything is completely stuck. And here are both shoes completed. Both soles are on. They look great. They look brand new. Now you need something to hold the shoes together while they dry. Just get a few pegs or clothespins and pin about 5 or 6 of them around the edges of the shoe. Make sure that you get all surfaces and carefully clip these onto the edges and leave them dry for about 24 hours. Be patient here. You can also carefully place your shoe under a table leg, or just rest a heavy jar or something on top of them, and you will end up with a lovely pair of shoes with brand new soles ready to hit the dance floor. Okay, so here are the finished shoes. I did have a chance to dance in them. I took them with me to the Warsaw Salsa Congress. I had 2 shows in them, and I'm so happy that I fixed the soles because the floor there was so slippery. It was so slippery. It was quite dangerous, actually. So, as you can see, they have been worn, and the glue has done its job. The soles are still very much in place. There are no issues here. There are no peeling, no curling. They're still in place. E6000 glue, very, very good. Highly recommended. Of course, even though you have new shoes, always brush at the end of your dancing session. Yeah, at the end of every time you dance, make sure you sort that out, and that will extend the life of your shoes. And that's how it's done. If you have any questions, just pop me a line, Instagram, Facebook, email, website, whatever. All the information's at the end of this video. And I also have posted links for where to get these replacement soles and even some glue. So that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. One more thing, don't run away. You can even put new soles on jazz shoes. So here I have my favorite pair of jazz shoes, my sparkly gold shoes. They had so many holes in the bottom, but I didn't want to get a new pair. I couldn't even find these online again if I tried. So I just cut out some new soles, put them on the bottom. We've got a little bit more cushioning here, which is really, really nice. And they work just fine. So if you want to put some loose soles on your jazz shoes, you can absolutely do that as well. Okay, that's it for now. I'm done. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.